Up until this year, since 2002, we've been able to get permits to practice the hobby of metal detecting in the city parks in Windsor. This year, we found in March that the permits weren't being issued. Took a little bit of time to find out why, but we came to learn that the administration was suggesting to City Council to remove the permit clause for metal detectors from the new parks bylaw that they were putting forward. So that kind of got us into action to try to convince City Council not to take that clause out. So through a standing committee meeting and last night's City Council meeting, we were successful in getting the City Councilors to agree to keep the permit clause in the new parks bylaw that they recommended and put forward last night. The Parks Department wasn't happy with the old permit. They didn't want us in the parks anymore because they believed we were causing damage. And unfortunately, I don't think that's the case. Damage may be being done. There may be people out there that are seeing this new phenomenon of detecting, the new shows, the YouTube videos, and going out and buying a detector and a large garden shovel to try and dig for things in the parks, and not really knowing about the proper use of a detector and the code of ethics, and leaving the park better than we found it really is what we're all about. Unfortunately, not everybody is like that because they may not have the training and the knowledge. Actually, a lot of our members find needles in parks, unfortunately, but we're able to dispose of them safely so they're not there for another person to get injured with. We find rusty nails, broken cans, and pieces of glass that still have bottle caps on them because that comes with a metal cap usually. We're able to, and part of our code of ethics is to remove those objects when we find them and to dispose of them safely to make sure they're not a hazard for future users of the park. So we like to think we do good there. We also educate, so sometimes we find people in parks using detectors or doing other things. Maybe they're not permitted, they're not educated, so we help provide that education. Sometimes we get new members out of it, and hopefully it works for the city as well. At least that's what we've been trying to put forward, that, you know, without us there, we don't think anything's going to improve and it may get worse.